Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a magic mouse that is not connecting to your computer or any other device that you're trying to connect it to. This will be a beginner tutorial for fixing it easily. Let's get right into the video. I'll be going over 6 easy solutions and 6 fast fixes to hopefully get you past this problem and get your mouse connected and working again. Let's get right into this, and we're going to go through these quickly, so stay tuned, take notes, try out the solutions at home, and hopefully one of them works for you. Number one, like I said, I'm going to try and not blab on, so let's get into this. Number one, the first easy solution is to turn the mouse off and on a few times, okay? Really quickly. So essentially, what you want to do is, here's the off and on, so just turn it off and on, off and on, off and on. Just try that a couple times. Turn it off and on a couple times. It'll just give it a couple of soft resets. And if you do it quickly, it'll sort of shake the mouse up, the internals of the mouse. It'll just sort of give it a couple soft resets in a row. Hopefully that works for you. Very quick and easy solution. If that doesn't work, move on to step number 2, or fix, or solution number 2, I should say, which is to charge it up for a bit to make sure, to make absolutely sure that it has enough battery. You might think that it has enough battery, and it might show you that it has enough battery, but maybe your computer is reading out a 65% battery charge on the mouse, when in reality the battery's at 1%, and that's why it's not connecting. So there's no harm in taking your charging cable and charging it up for 10 minutes and trying it out. And also, you know, if it's not connecting, you probably can't see the battery charge. I just thought about that right now. But maybe you're assuming that it has enough battery charge, but it doesn't. So just charge it up, okay? And if you can't see the battery charge by any chance, even if it's not connecting properly or fully, let's say, then make sure that battery charge level is going up when you've plugged it in, okay? But essentially, just charge it up for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. There's no harm, and it really ensures that it has enough battery juice to connect. And you're ruling out the fact that it's going to be a battery problem that is causing it to not connect. If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to number 3, which is to make absolutely sure that Bluetooth is turned on the computer that you're trying to connect it to, or that whatever device you're trying to connect it to. You might think that your Bluetooth is on because maybe you left it on before you left home, but maybe your wife, your husband, your kids, your neighbor used your computer. Hopefully it wasn't your neighbor unless they asked your permission, but hopefully, you know, but maybe someone used your computer and toggled off the Bluetooth setting, the Bluetooth functionality. So make sure that Bluetooth has been turned on, okay? If that doesn't help you out, and your Bluetooth is turned on, move on to step or fix number 4, or solution number 4, which is to toggle the Bluetooth off and on a few times. Sometimes toggling the Bluetooth off and on resets the Bluetooth. It does a soft reset for your Bluetooth functionality. It helps you out. Sometimes my phone actually doesn't connect to my CRV properly. It only connects with the phone functionality, not the music functionality, okay? And if I'm picking my daughter up from daycare and she says, "Daddy, can you play this song, please?" And I say, before we leave the daycare, before I start driving, obviously, I say, "Sure, I'm going to put the song on," but it's not working, right? All I do is I toggle my Bluetooth off and on, and it just connects. So sometimes toggling Bluetooth off and on will work wonders. If that doesn't help you out, move on to number 5. And obviously, you know, Bluetooth is still a relatively new technology. So, you know, but what's interesting is I've never experienced a problem in my Odyssey, which is about a 5-year newer vehicle than my CRV. In the CRV, which is 5 years older than the Odyssey, I get the problem. Whereas in the Odyssey, which is 5 years newer, I don't get the problem. So obviously newer devices are probably correcting errors with Bluetooth. So, you know, if your computer is 3 or 4 or 5 years old, toggle Bluetooth off and on. It might just work. Very simple, okay? So that was number 4, toggle Bluetooth off and on a few times. If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to number 5, just continuing on and try not to blab on like I usually do. Which number 5 is restart the computer. It's an easy solution, and it actually works wonders oftentimes. When something doesn't work, restart it. It usually will fix the problem. So restart the computer, try it out. If that doesn't help you out, move on to number 6, which is the last one for this video. And that is to apply updates to any devices that you're dealing with. And you want to apply any updates to any software or firmware with regards to any devices that you're dealing with. So on the mouse, if you can update the firmware or the software, try and update it. On the computer, if there's an update to the firmware or software available, try and update it. Very simple. If there's an update to any software, any firmware on either the mouse or the computer or whatever device you're dealing with, update it. Oftentimes, these tiny little updates will fix all these tiny little bugs that might be causing you problems. So just update it. Always stay up to date with your softwares and firmwares. It's just highly advisable for the most part. I like to let updates go for about a week before I update my devices. That's because if there's any other additional bugs in those updates, updates, you know, it gives them time to sort it out. I know that they have like beta testers and stuff, but that's what I like to do. But, you know, if it's causing a problem, I would update it right away, right? So give it a try. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully it works for you to help you solve your problem with your Magic Mouse. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Ouch. Thanks for watching.